Well, good morning. It's 6:51 and it's Friday the 13th, and 6 o'clock in the morning, 51 minutes ago, power went out. So we're on generator, as you can hear. It looks like all of the Eastern Maine electric customers are out. I tried calling the outage in, but the wireless customer's phone is not responding. The wireless customer being the on-call technician or on-call dispatcher. I tried a couple times, same thing all the time. Tried after I got the generator running, I was able to try again. This time it went through to some sort of response system and said that they're too busy, too many calls, and that I'd be forwarded to a system that would record my personal outage, just so they know the extent of it. And then it went through to say the phone number is not registered. So they got some work to do there. Oh, I just saw something hot behind the barn. I don't know whether it'll show up on the video. Might be hair. We haven't had hares here in 2 months. And the guy that was over yesterday, Mark, said that's probably from fisher cats. You know how small those apples are. Those were red for the longest time. Now they turned yellow. I don't think I've ever had one of those. Well, wait a minute. Maybe these were the red ones. I don't know. Either way, those trees should be cut out and chipped up. So that's I think a 9,000 watt generator. I try not to run the electric stove off of it. So the coffee pot is out on the barbecue. There's a side burner on the barbecue for like cooking beans or something, or coffee. And it's out there. Rita's going to keep an eye on it. Ironic that just yesterday, my brother Tom was over, and we were talking about generators. Of course, the barn is not on a generator. And I wanted to put in a connector so I could wheel the generator I have in the barn outside and plug it into the barn to get power in there. The guy working on Antonio's property drove his excavator up the road, and Flynn is now watering the mud that came off the tracks. Ooh, I should put the other gloves on. I don't know what sunset times are. I didn't bother to look because I had too much to do to get the generator hooked up. I didn't have the cord extended from the generator house to the house. So we went to town yesterday. Had to get a couple things. I had a wow, you can hear Jenny's generator all the way down here. Holy cow. Well, bud. She's got a generator that comes on automatically. And two 250-pound propane tanks. And I don't know what propane costs, but it ain't cheap. Yeah, when the power comes back on, I have to go to the basement, and I got too much cobbled together crap down there. Yeah, my computers. I've got the weather server, another server, my workstation, my old workstation. The workstation I was going to replace the old workstation with a laptop, and another Linux server, a huge server, and the huge server was on. It had been on for 2 weeks, trying to get data off of it onto a network attached storage, and the huge server was plugged into my biggest UPS, which immediately brought the battery level down to almost nothing, so I had to pull the plug on the server without shutting it down orderly. So hopefully I didn't corrupt anything. Get, come, bud. Why people just throw napkins out their windows. So I haven't talked much about it, but a week ago, those animals called Hamas, H-A-M-A-S, used paragliders to fly into Israel and murdered almost 1,000 people. And Israel retaliated against Gaza. And now Hamas is going for a day of terror today, Friday the 13th, so I hope this is nothing to do with that. I'm looking. There's a piece of machinery down there. I don't know what it is. I know when Travis drove his excavator up the road, I thought it was going into the power lines up here. Excuse me. And that's quite loud. See, Jenny's got some mums and a pumpkin. Got pumpkins on the porch. That's cute. So let's go up to the power lines here, see whether Travis went in with his excavator to Antonio's northern property, northern end of his property. Oh boy. I was looking forward to some eggs and spam this morning, but again, I don't try not to use the stove because of the load it puts on the generator. Come on, bud. Come. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12. So 3,600 feet. Let's see. Yeah. I don't think Travis went in this way. I was assuming he was going in this way. I don't know where else he would have been going. Doesn't make sense to drive your excavator on the road a couple miles. Flynn, let's get back to the house. Flynn. Flynn, back to the house. Flynn, in the house. So, David Muir is a clown on ABC's World News Tonight, and he had to sit down with Secretary Blinken, and Blinken tried to say that Iran has not touched any of the $6 billion that they've released. But he didn't say whether they knew if Iran had coordinated with Hamas to do the attack. And it doesn't matter that they didn't touch the $6 billion to fund Hamas, because they had other funds that they could have used to fund Hamas, knowing they could have redirected whatever funds they had available from humanitarian efforts to terror, knowing that they had an open checkbook with $6 billion for humanitarian efforts that the U.S. says that they could only use the money for humanitarian stuff. And by the way, Flynn did just take care of business, so we're on the march back home. Still haven't had confirmation that the terrorists had American weapons from Afghanistan. We're trying to find that out. We left like $80 billion worth of munitions and weapons and aircraft, vehicles. I've seen the terrorists driving in video driving around in our Humvees. Come on, buddy. Flynn. Things are getting cold. I think my watch said it was 41, but I can't be sure. And the weather station was already down. I can't tell. That could be an excavator. I don't know if that pile of gravel is there. I see a track here. I can't tell. I would have thought that the excavator would make a bigger track. Come on, bud, let's go. If it gets cold like this, I might have to revert to just one camera. I like to keep the high res on Flynn if I can see it. See where I have it pointed right now. I think it's on him. But it moves around too much. The head mount stays pretty stable. We had hail yesterday. Had some pretty nasty clouds blow in. Actually had thunder, which is unusual because it was in the 50s, so I've never seen a thunderstorm when it's in 50 degrees. Area. Hail, sure. I mean, hit up hail anytime. Or sleet. But yesterday was hail, and actually the town had hail the size of bottle caps. Ours was more the size of rock salt. Boy. Let's go, bud. So I'm not sure what time the King Boys are coming up. gloves on. Come on, bud, let's go. Come on, bud. Kevin White's over at his camp, and he's up here to put cedar shake on the side of the building. And every time he came out, he stopped working and started raining. So I don't know how much he's gotten done. The our res video from yesterday, we started an upload before we went to Lincoln, and we were gone for a couple hours. Came back and it was only like 50% uploaded. Let's go. Let's go. Here we have a vehicle coming. And it took another hour plus. I don't know if it's a vehicle or that's Jenny's generator. Come on, bud. Generator. Well, that's going to wrap it up for now. More on the hours later. And we'll see how long this goes. I know I've got at least 20 gallons of gas for the generator, so that's a couple days. We'll update later. Thanks for watching.